Hi, this is Nicholas Webb. I've enjoyed being one of the top keynote speakers in the world for over 20 years. And as a gift to the amazing meeting planners that I've had the ability to work with over the last 2 decades, I'd like to offer up some information about my core research from my #1 best-selling books on what the most successful meeting planners in the world are doing for 2022 and beyond. Well, look, as we all know, the meeting industry has transitioned from symmetrical innovation to disruptive innovation to our current state of chaotic innovation. The industry has never witnessed such rapid and massive change as we have really encountered over the last 24 months. Despite the reality of our new chaotic marketscape, many meeting planners are holding on to the trajectory of legacy ideas about meeting planning, and they're doing it with a death grip. The other word for chaotic innovation is newness. And in a time of newness, holding on to oldness is a really bad strategy. So what are the 3 secrets of the best meeting planners in the world? Well, it turns out that I have some answers. So let's get started. Okay, let's look at the first secret of the best meeting planners in the world. This secret is called change maturity, or I like to call it riding the 3 waves of change, because all meeting planners live across 3 levels of change maturity. In other words, the marketplace has transitioned, the audiences have changed, and new technologies have become highly relevant. Meeting planners that are still in the first and second wave will not be delivering world-class events that delight their audiences and their clients. That's for sure. So let's take a look at these 3 waves. The oldest and certainly the most outdated wave was the project management wave. The project management wave was a hyper-focus on operation, logistics, project management of the event, and it was truthfully a project management activity completely. In other words, the primary focus was just dealing with all the many operational and logistic aspects of delivering an event. Needless to say, superstar meeting planners have to be true experts in logistics, project management, and operations. Logistics focus, however, is a killer. And unfortunately, failing meeting planners believe that their success is based on just operations, logistics, and project management. Yikes, that's a big problem. So here's the takeaway. This first wave has to be optimized on an ongoing basis. In other words, we always have to be better at logistics, operations, and project management. But if that's the singularity or even the core focus of our activities, we will fail, and we will fail big time. Okay, so let's start talking a little bit about the second wave. Now, the second wave is the engagement wave. Now, the engagement wave is extremely important as we need to do a much better job of engaging audiences to create collaborative events that deliver exquisite experiences across the 5 touch points. In fact, some of the best meeting planners in the world leverage game mechanics, gamification, social engagement, ideation, and other methods that deliver exceptional experiences for their audiences. Unfortunately, however, the second wave of maturity, although good, isn't good enough. Today, meeting planners need to reach the 3rd wave of maturity, and that is the impact wave. The impact wave leverages audience journey mapping, audience personification, and other techniques to deliver exceptional impact to the audience member. The impact could literally be career or even life-changing to an audience member. Now, this may seem like a tall order, but the business practices exist to make it happen, and the rockstar meeting planners are delivering on the promise of the 3 waves of operational excellence, exceptional experiences, meaningful and measurable human impact. Okay, here we are at secret number 3, developing technology as a core competency. Let's face it, in just the last 12 months, meeting technologies have exploded to include massive changes. These changes require that meeting planners develop a new core competency as meeting technologists. We need to understand the impact of next-level hybrid events and virtual events. We need to know, how is the metaverse and AI and game mechanics and social engagement and collaborative ideation, and the list goes on. How are all of these things going to affect the way in which we deliver exceptional events for our clients and our audiences? Developing core competency as a meeting technologist is critical in becoming a meeting planner superstar. Okay, here's my final words of wisdom. Never before has there been a better time to be in the business of managing and architecting events. As a meeting planner, you have the opportunity to have a real and meaningful impact in the lives of others. That's beautiful. You have the ability to leverage these 3 secrets to evolve your competency and ultimately your career. With all of the great opportunities that are now laid before us, my only question is, will you rise to the occasion?